Okay, so would you prefer that your owners not be available to the media?
No, I love that.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I like to hear more Lacob.
Okay, so when somebody says to Mark Cuban, dude, what happened with Brunson? How'd you let Brunson go? What's he supposed to say?
That was too inside baseball.
So what should he have said?
He should have took ownership that I gave away all my defense and probably thought Brunson wasn't as good like you. He was just a guy and overlooked and assumed that they could reduplicate what Dallas was last year.
Okay.
They could guard the perimeter, and he effed up. Just take ownership and say, I read this wrong. That's all I want from my owner.
Okay, and you need to understand me here because you're not. You're not understanding me as it relates to Jalen Brunson. I don't think he stinks. I do not think he stinks. I think he's a good player.
Right.
I don't think anybody that plays like Brunson works with Luka Doncic. It's why Kyrie is useless with Luka Doncic.
Did you see the fourth quarter last night of the Dallas game?
No. Why would I watch Dallas?
He was incredible.
I only watch playoff teams.
Well, they may be in there.
No, they got to win 7 games.
You cannot give. You're not giving a pass, but you can't keep saying that Luka thing. It's got to change.
What do you mean?
Somebody's got to figure it out. And I like Luka.
Well,
you can't just say. I'm just saying it's not okay.
But there's a million players like Luka.
Harden got killed.
But there's a million players like Luka. Trey's like Luka. Harden's like Luka up until
Harden in his prime. Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
they had some success. They were giving the Warriors fits.
I mean, Luka can say I was in the Western Conference Finals last year.
True.
I mean, I don't think to me, it's not to me. Luka is absolutely, positively not on Harden's level at this point. He's too young. Harden did it for 5 years. Harden had Houston as the Harden's Rockets were the second to third best team in the NBA.
Right.
That whole
But Luka's a bad dude.
He is.
Yeah, okay, that's right. We all know that.
But why don't you go say what you really? Why don't you say the thing today that I'll say?
I ain't going race.
No, of course not. Yeah. Okay, I want to ask Warrior fans this because Warrior fans they're great judgers. They really
I like that.
Warrior fans get it. They're my cup of tea. So Guru and I are talking before the show. We're talking about the play-ins again, and he brings up the Mavericks again.
I'm locked in.
Of course, Evan, his little lapdog, sitting next to him, ready to do anything. And Luka goes, Steiny, hey, we need Dallas in the playoffs.
Yeah. The league does.
No, they don't.
They got 2 arguably top 10 players.
They are the worst watch in the NBA.
Okay. Kyrie.
I'm exaggerating.
Okay. He has a movie about his Uncle Drew.
Okay.
And he's hit a shot in Game 7 over Steph. We know if you keep all the politics out, the dude is a joystick type of. Come on, Steiny.
7 years ago,
mixed
he made
with
that
Luka.
shot.
Give me that all day.
Guru said,
and I love you, Shay.
The Dallas Mavericks are box office.
No, hey, they got 2 guys that are box office.
No, they're
not.
All. I would not Dallas.
Wow,
they're nobody. They're just
they're playing
the
like
league.
that.
If the Mavericks make it or don't, there's no difference.
If I was coming over your house with a 6-pack of Bud Light,
yes,
and
I'm with you so far.
Who we watching, Dallas or OKC? I want Dallas
Give me
all
Giddy.
day.
Give me Evan Giddy.
See, now you're playing radio ping pong. Pelicans without Zion?
No.
Give me Zion. Give me Luka and Kyrie.
I'll answer this one honestly. You know what team I want to see? The team that's better. So I will watch OKC and I will watch New Orleans because they're better than Dallas. They just are.
Yeah.
They actually have the same record, but
that's at the time. Somebody loving Evan when I brought up
Guru,
Easter.
Man.
He played my Jesus drop.
That was
that's kind of fantastic.
Let's go to Chucky. Chucky's in Oakland.
Talk to us, Chuck.
He wants to talk to you, I think.
Uh-oh.
Hey, good morning, fellas. How you guys doing?
Talk to us,
Dynamite.
baby.
Hey, yeah, man. You put in too much on Luka. You know, Luka, he got a good game. He actually reminds me of a more versatile Mark McGuire. You know what I mean? But now
going to hit 70 homers next year.
He don't have no chemistry, though. You know, it's hard to get a team chemistry with a player like Luka.
Yep.
You know, But also, I just want to say, man, I just want to tip my hat to Guru, man, for your professionalism,
Why?
man. Because
Hold on.
Steiny, we not perfect, man. Ain't nobody perfect, man. But you made a slip about 45 minutes ago, man, and for Guru to just let that roll off like water off a penguin's back, man.
Which one?
I just want to tip my hat to him, man.
Hey,
What
which
was
one?
my slip?
But no,
Which one? You can say it with.
I can say it. You said.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when he called you a goon, man.
No, I got called a goon. Chucky, a listener called me a goon.
Yeah.
I didn't call Guru
I thought
a
he seen me
goon.
playing hoop because I'm a goon on the court.
What was his name again?
Chucky.
Chuck. Yeah, no, Chucky. That I did not. I would never call Guru a goon.
You called me a liar on there one time.
To me, a goon is a fighter.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I am on the court.
Now, Guru's box office.
No, Kyrie's
what?
box office.
Guru's more box office than Kyrie, and I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
I hate that
Who is
term.
more charismatic? Daryl the Guru Johnson or Kyrie Irving? It's not even close.
Well, Kyrie would tell you he ain't trying to be that. I just love every day.
I'm going to be honest with you,
Yeah.
Goo. I'd
Kyrie-
rather see you play pickup than Kyrie
Now I'm
and
getting
Luka
chills
play.
because I wish if you came in the building, I was
5-1-0. I love you, Guru, but I agree with Steiny. Dallas is a tough watch.
This is my point.
I'm getting you.
You talked about the word I like to call synergy, rapport. Dallas would have had Brunson so they could have built off of last year's heights. But Mark Cuban got too smart for his own good,
Fair.
I believe.
Okay.
And you let that go along with Dinwiddie and Finney Smith.
Okay.
That was like your version of Draymond.
All right.
That's on you, Mark. You got to wear
No
that.
doubt.
That ain't on kid. But when you talk about you got to find somebody to where they can build that, when you let guys like Brunson go, all-star, well, there
right.
you go.
You're absolutely right.
So Mark Cuban, all I want from Mark, and he may have said it and I missed it, is forget the trying to fight the game that you lost. Take the L and you say, I messed up. Now, what you need to do...
Did he mess up? Or
Yeah.
are they still box office?
No, he messed up by letting the core of his team go that was...
But he got Kyrie.
And
He's
halfway through the
must-watch.
season, Steiny. And I'm going to say this to you. I know this ain't Dallas radio. I'm going to say this to you. I do like Cuban. I
love
like,
him.
Evan talked about the Shark Tank. I love everything about Mark Cuban. But I would love to hear from Joe Lacob like we do Mark Cuban, Steiny. Like, I love...
We do.
Nah, it's been quiet. If TK gets a pot, or, I like...
Joe's not quiet.
Give
I
us
talk
a
to him all
State
the
of the
time.
Union.
He gives me a State of the Union anytime I ask
Well,
him.
that's selfish from you saying that.
Well,
How can you not book him? I'm going to put the rat on the table. If that was Willard,
You don't even want to
Dibbs, Shatsky, Bonte, they would be on their show.
You don't want to go here.
You don't like me?
He don't want to do it with you.
I'll tell Joe. I'm going to... Hey, everybody.
It's like...
Yeah, that ain't true.
So
Hey,
basically...
But that would you should tell me
I
that.
was-
That wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Well,
I'd be
I was,
like, damn.
I was
I
talking to a bunch of... Like, Bob
bunch.
Myers is a nice guy. And the word...
That's my guy.
The word that I've heard is he tolerates. Like, he can tolerate you. Joe can't. Apparently you drive Joe nuts.
Oh, stop. I feel like that's...
He says just from day to day, he just doesn't know where you're going to come from.
This is good material.
He said, Steinmetz, I don't like you, but at least I know where you're going to come from.
Stop.
No, I'm messing.
Yeah, I know.
No, Cuban probably talk because a lot of times the GM or the owner will talk at the end of the season.
I like that, though. Well,
Joe will talk. Come on. Joe, listen,
honestly,
if you're going to make a ranking of all the owners,
okay.
chirp.
Yeah.
Joe's at the top third. Joe Lacob is a very accessible owner.
What I'm saying is,
way more than Chris
agree.
Cohen. Yeah.
When Joe talks, it's coming from the heart. And that's what I love. I just am saying, I wonder if Dub Nation agrees with me, 888-957-9570. I want to hear more from him, Steiny. And
From Joe Lacob?
yeah, that's all. And I know Tim does a great job with the pod, but I wish we could get somebody could get like, and you would be the guy.
Well,
monthly.
Well, you know why I'm not doing this, Guru, is because I know you so well that the minute Joe Lacob becomes more accessible, you will then say, I just want my owners to sign the checks and shut up.
No, please. Yeah,
You know it. He can't win.
Joe
Like, seriously,
is like
those
Dray-
guys can't win
When
in
you
that
hear Joe
situation.
talk about hoop, obviously he's not a player, but it's like when Draymond breaks stuff down. When you hear these smart-ass guys that are good and have built something from the ground, I could just sit back and just
okay. See, here's
like,
where-
let me just hear you talk. And it could be Microsoft dudes, my corporate days, like guys and gals. If you're a winner and you didn't build something, I can be quiet and just learn. That's what I'm talking about.
See, here's where like
That's
this
like
is
you with golf. When you start hitting 84s and 82s, I'm ready to hear the game from you, but not with 94s.
See, now you said something interesting, and I think this is kind of the heart of the show. Is you said something at the beginning there? I can't let go,
Oh, that is.
and it's you said, let's build something from the ground. The hell he did. Steph Curry was in the ground when he got here.
Okay, I'll give you that.
He didn't pour the foundation. Curry's the foundation. Curry,
Okay.
who did the heavy lifting?
No doubt.
No, say his name.
Stephen Curry.
Thank